Growing up, I came from a high school that was not very diverse. Many high schoolers become acquainted with students from all different ethnicities and cultures during their high school career. I was not one of them. Although I did not get a chance to expand my boundaries and become close with someone of a much different culture than me while growing up, I definitely got to make up for it my freshman year of college. After my freshman year of college, I began to believe that we all should be more open and friendly to those of different backgrounds than ourselves. I came into the University of Illinois in the fall of 2006 as a nervous but excited freshman student living in the infamous six-pack dormitory. My transition may have been a little easier had I decided to room with someone I had previously known from back home, but being the free bird that I am, I chose to be assigned a random roommate. I can still remember the first day the Elkhart-Batley family walked into my dorm room to move their college-age son Ahmed into his first residence in the United States. Ahmed and his family were from Cairo, Egypt, an interesting sight for a suburban Illinois kid who had hardly been out of the country. I had already begun to make my own stereotypes and dread what the social life in my room would be like until their kindness and good-heartedness won me over. The Elkhart-Batley family, one by one, introduced themselves to me and gave me big, affectionate hugs. We conversed for a while as we all enjoyed authentic Egyptian tea that Ahmed's mother, Maha, had made. The Elkhart-Batleys even offered to take me out to eat and to get me any supplies that I needed to start the semester. One can definitely see how surprised and touched I was by the affection this family showed someone that they had never met before. Later that night, as Ahmed and I continued talking and getting to know one another, he explained to me why his family took me in as one of their own without even knowing me. He said that for his family, they want more than anything for their son to have an enjoyable and successful collegiate career, and that begins with having a good relationship with their roommate. Ahmed would be halfway around the world from his family for semesters at a time, so his family had hoped that he could make a friend he could count on from day one. It then dawned on me that this family took me as a human being who they wanted to like their son and their family, nothing more or nothing less. They did not allow any preconceived ideas or stereotypes to stop them from making another friend. I think that this is an ideal that we all can live by. The experience of living a year in the dorms with Ahmed is one of the best and most eye-opening things that ever could have happened to me. I believe that we all should take a little more open viewpoint to the world and be willing to befriend anyone. From that night on, Ahmed and I became even closer friends. The more we talked, the more we realized how much we had in common. Both of us have been there for each other in serious situations and would do anything for one another. All this was possible because his family's kindness was bigger than any difference in religion, culture, or location. I am actually planning a trip this winter to go and visit Ahmed and his family in Cairo. Friendships really can last lifetimes if you're willing to look beyond differences and realize that we all have more in common than we ever could imagine.